Waiting for them to come and let us in, so we can get this done, get back. Alright guys, so we just got loaded up, headed up to Fernandina Beach, just doing my paperwork. I don't know if you guys can see it, try to give you a little bit of context. We got our jet fuel right there. We loaded for 8,000 gallons and we got a total of 7,987. I know it's a little blurry to see here, but we are getting ready to head up. Just finished up my paperwork. Right here you got a gas hauler who's making his way up. So we're gonna get on the road now. We're gonna start headed up towards Fernandina Beach. We gotta be there for like 11:30. It's about 8:50 right now. So we'll get there right about the time that they need us. They want us there between 11 and 4, but you know, 11:30, 12 o'clock is an ideal time. So we're gonna try to get up there for that. Hopefully no traffic, no accidents or anything like that. Anyway, enough talking. Let's get up the road. What's going on, guys? So we just got to Fernandina Beach. It is 4:09 in the afternoon. It's taken me just over 5 hours to get here. I-95 North was shut down due to a really bad accident. From what I heard on the CB, there was like a fatality or something like that. It was real bad. Traffic was backed up over 20 miles, from what I heard. Again, I don't know for sure, but that's what I heard of the drivers going southbound on 95 at that time. And we ran into another problem. So I don't have enough hours on my clock today to get back home. I get a 2-hour exception because I'm a short haul driver who starts and returns to the same place every day. So if you're a local guy, you get an exception for that. I'm using that exception today, but even with the exception, I'll still be about 2.5 hours shy of where I need to be to make it back to the yard to park the truck. Doesn't even include, you know, my 42-minute commute home. 42-minute commute home. Sorry, it's been a long day. So I spoke to my dispatcher, and it looks like they're gonna set me up with a room for the night. You know, things like that happen. I mean, what are you gonna do? You know, can't change traffic. You can't control it. You know, it is what it is, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? You got to deal with it. I told them as long as they don't put me in no roach motel. You know what I'm saying? Don't put me in no roach motel. Put me something nice, something decent, which they will. You know what I'm saying? They're good people. You know, again, it happens. Am I happy about it? No. Am I mad about it? No, because it's physically out of my control, you know. So just kind of got to roll with it. But we're here at the airport. We got their load of fuel, so we're going to deliver that. And you know, once we wrap up with that, the hunt is on for a nice hotel. So we'll see what happens. Let's get in here and get unloaded, and then we'll go from there. Alright, what's up, guys? So we are at the Crown Plaza in Jacksonville. Unfortunately, let me get away from this bus because it is super loud. So unfortunately, when we got up to Fernandina Beach, they refused to load. You know, it happens. What are you gonna do? So I got a hotel for the night. Company got me a hotel over here at the Crown Plaza in Jacksonville. You know, you can see there's a couple of other trucks here. Gordon Foods. We got a car carrier over here. Got my truck right here. So we're just gonna go get checked in. And there's another car carrier getting ready to pull in. So pretty frequent spot, it looks like. So yeah, we got a room. We're gonna go check in now and, you know, call it quits for today. Good news is, because they refused this load, I can take this load 1.2 miles up the road and deliver it to Jacksonville, where I usually go. So I'm already loaded. I'm already up here. You know, it's kind of crazy. You know what I mean? It is what it is. You know, it's, what are you gonna do? You know what I mean? It's out of your control. You know, it happens. You just, you know, you do the best that you can and you try to move on. You know, would I have loved to be home? Absolutely, but you know, you just kind of take it in stride. You know what I mean? We're gonna go get checked in over here. Looks like they got a restaurant here. We'll see if it's any good, because I don't feel like going nowhere, and I don't know any places around here to really get something to eat. Although some Chinese food does sound good, because that's what we were gonna have at the house tonight, was some Chinese, and obviously that's not happening. So, but we're gonna get checked in, get settled down, see what they got for some grub, and that'll be pretty much it. You know, again, I'm like a mile and a half away from the airport, so I can just literally creep my way over there and get this delivered, and it'll probably be the fastest commute that I ever have to a delivery, because I'll already be here. There is a Waffle House here, so you know, that might be breakfast, because Lord knows I love me some Waffle House. All right, guys, I'll check in with you guys in the morning once we get all settled and we get ready to roll. So you guys be good. Talk to you soon. All right, what's up, everybody? So it is the next morning. It's Thursday morning here in Jacksonville. Leaving the airport, leaving the hotel now. We're making our way over to our truck, get it pre-tripped, check it out, make sure everything's good. It's a cool morning. It's not too bad. It's very, very, very comfortable. We're like a mile and a half away from the airport, so we're just gonna cruise over there real quick, try to get this unloaded and get back down to the Cape. We're gonna get reloaded and then head up to Orlando, and that'll be it for today. If you're just tuning in, I was in traffic yesterday for about 3.5 hours on I-95 North, just getting into Palm Coast. So I get up to my delivery in Fernandina Beach, and the customer says that they couldn't fit the load, so they canceled it at the gate. And because that burned up so much of my clock, even with my 2-hour exception, I still couldn't make it back home. Just not enough time left. So the company got me a room right here in Jacksonville at the Crown Plaza. Really nice hotel. They got me an executive room and an executive suite on the executive floor. So it's real nice. It's real nice. You know, security level type floor where you can only get in there, you know, with a key card. So now we're making our way over to our truck, but I just wanted to show you guys real quick. A lot of other trucks here too. You got the charter buses. I don't know if this guy just parks here, but got a couple of car carriers. Got a day cab car carrier with one car over there. Got a charter bus behind me, awfully close to me. I could still get out without backing up. So now that we're here, first thing I'm gonna do is just do a quick walk around. Then I'm gonna do my detailed pre-trip, just checking out the tires, making sure that there's no punctures in the tank or anything like that. Okay, everything's looking good. Everything's looking good. A little darker on this side. Got the car carriers at the hotel. Looks like a hot shot back there, hauling canoes or kayaks, not really sure. But, and here we are. So I'm just gonna finish up this pre-trip, do my in detail pre-trip, check all my fluids and stuff like that, and then we're gonna head over to the airport, get this unloaded, and get right back down the road. I'd like to try to get home at a good time today, you know, see my family. My wife is a trucker's wife, you know, 10 years I've been doing this, and you know, she understands sometimes it happens, you gotta stay out. You know, my kids understand it. You know, I talked to them yesterday, my wife spoke to them, let them know, like, hey, you know, he'll be gone for a night, he'll be back the next day. And they were like, you know, okay, Dad, just, you know, be careful, be safe, you know, we'll see you tomorrow. So very, very, very lucky to have a family that's very understanding. You know, it's only one night, it's not a big deal, not the end of the world, but you know, it can for some people it's not that easy. Some people don't want to stay out. You know, I'm very lucky and very fortunate that, you know, I understand it and my family understands it. So, you know, it makes it that much easier. So, alright, let's get this pre-trip done, and see you in Jacksonville. Alright guys, just gonna grab my gloves and let's get set up. So on my trailer, if I leave my my trailer lights on, I get a light, 2 of them actually, so that way I can see. So first things first, just gonna let that hang there for a second. Now this bucket here, you can't really tell from the camera, but it has water in it. So what I like to do, which you're supposed to do anyway, is make sure that there's no water in there. This is just the overnight condensation that's building up. They must have forgot to turn the buckets over or to put them away. So you want to try to dry it out as much as possible. It's not the best, but for right now it'll get the job done. Next thing we're gonna do is just take out our sample. That'll be enough. And we're gonna put that right over here, so when he gets here he can do his testing. Next thing we're gonna do is hook up our hose. So when you're hooking up these hoses, you want to make sure when you're opening them up, opening the cap, be careful, because sometimes they build up pressure and they like to come back at you. And if there's any fuel in the line, that fuel's coming right at you too. So just be careful of that. Alright, so we got that. Open up our vents. And as of right now, we're good to go. That's pretty much how you set up. Come over, you put your bucket down, grab your ground, get your sample bucket, clean it out if necessary. Take your sample, park it, hook up your hose, open up your vent, open up your belly valves and your fire valve. Now what happens is, once you open up those valves, before you pull this handle, one thing you have to realize is that all the pressure of this tank is now getting ready to come out through the hose. So you got to be very careful of that. Sometimes, you know, you'll forget. I've seen it happen to other guys where they'll forget that. They might have to disconnect the hose to take out a sample again, because the first sample was dirty, just didn't look right. They put their bucket, they go to pull the handle, and the force of that is like splashing out at them. So then you got to kind of snap and let it go. So just want to be real cautious of that. You never want to open this without the hose if all your valves are open, because the pressure of that is coming right at you. So let's just give our buddy a minute to get here, and we'll get started.